And once again, a common theme. Vehicle alone without any infantry support. Let's see what happens this time. RPG comes in. Wow, surprising. And dead. Did you guys guess dead? Almost instantly without infantry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, yeah, that's what happened. Hey guys, MoiDawg here, and today we've got another episode of Eye in the Sky where we take a look at a game of squad from the top down. And in this one, we've got one of the most disjointed invasion games I think I've seen in a very long time. This is Belaya Invasion V1 with the Russians attacking irregular militia. And yeah, nothing goes right here. I actually really like Belaya for the hills and the large towns that require infantry and vehicles to work together, especially since most players have multiple BTRs or strikers available. They're the perfect vehicles to just not only get inside and transport everyone around, but then to get infantry dismounts, move house to house, clear fobs. Is surprise, but infantry fighting vehicles work really well with infantry. But in this round, this was essentially a masterclass in what not to do. I will say though, there are some great infantry moments on both sides, and since many of y'all have wanted a bit more focus on infantry, I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and drop me a comment below with a map, game mode, or faction you'd like to see in the next one. And don't forget to check out the live streams over at twitch.tv/MoiDawg, where I stream every weekday. But that's it for me. Until next time, peace. All right, Eye in the Sky. Belaya. Belaya Invasion V1. We are on board with Russia, and as you can see here, this is kind of a small map. Belaya, I'm not going to. I'll put it straight. A lot of people hate this map. I kind of like this map. I think it's fun. I think the objectives are fun. I think the terrain is cool. I like this map. For whatever reason, a lot of people don't. But Belaya Invasion V1, I think, is one of the better invasion rounds because we're on board with the Russians and they're attacking first Volino outskirts out west into Lumberyard, Zigzaggy. I will say I do not like this objective because it's so close to the main. It's almost like a freebie if they do roll them pretty quick. But Lumberyard into Train Tunnel all the way down to Depot and then Kristny Cut. So Russians up against irregular militia, and we have a couple Logis, a Tiger, a good old Tiger armored car, a couple of BTRs, and then one BTR 80, so that just has the 14.5 machine gun up top instead of the BTR 82 autocannon, and then the BMP2 with an Mi-8 helicopter that actually starts about half an hour into the match. So that way Russia needs to stay onto the roads. Up against militia, who have a bunch of light vehicles, a couple techies, a couple scout cars, these BRDM2s, MTLB ZU-23, that's MTLB with the AA, and then two SPG 9 techies. So it's a self-propelled gun. A lot of you guys have been asking for some more infantry, for some lighter vehicles. Hey, Moi. What about all the infantry, man? Okay, fine. You want infantry? We'll get infantry. We'll get light vehicles. We'll get all of this. And if nobody watches it, I'm blaming you guys. I'm blaming you.
I'm not gonna just drive right into it and die.
So this actually, I don't know what's happening right now. So usually, oh my God. Okay, hold on a second. This is actually hilarious. So north up here, you have
If you guys can,
you have AT.
throw some smoke down too.
We're gonna try to get on board with them here. AT.
I can kind of full send in just smoke, but it'd be kind of too risky.
Right up. We have Hat.
Does anybody know if the
laying in wait.
the Logis can cross the
RPG
river here?
off on our right. RPG 29 to our
Anyone know
left.
for sure if that's true.
And this is a field day if you're anti-tank. Militia lines up for the first shot. Oh, are they gonna... Oh, they go for the Logi! And they hit one BTR, but man, what a fantastic shot. RPG 29 goes straight for the Logi and guarded and underscore. they both go down, but that is what they needed to hit.
Revive our medic, please.
Guarded underscore take out a huge target, and Guillem goes down with, I believe they had an SPG techie behind him, nor just a regular Dishka techie.
The small arm that hit you? Or was
So Russia is down a Logitech right from the get-go. 2 left. We have one right down the road from us right now, and I'm not quite sure where the other one has gone.
Drop a fob here, 7. Drop a fob there. Drop a fob right.
That is a huge loss if you are Russia. And a frag round came from way downtown. Lotus. In 15 in a BRDM.
Maybe we could get a hab on the other side.
This is a fantastic little ambush. I'm going to be honest, guys. Have I said I'm going to be honest twice now? 3 times? All right, I'm going to be honest. I am very surprised. This ambush side rarely happens. North side, the amount of times I played Belaya is kind of ridiculous. Scout car completely obliterated here. We got all sorts of munitions firing on it, and it somehow survives. Dishka, BMP autocannon, BTR on it, autocannon. And yeah, I think he's still in the smoke there. But this northern push, it actually rarely happens. Oh, he got obliterated, completely destroyed by Russian vehicles, and here you go. Leave the outlines on for you guys as BMP starts rolling through. This is on the northwest side of where we just were, so the northeast side of Valino. And hold on a second. What is this? Is this an ID? That might have been an IED. What a save. Almost knocking out. Oh, it is. There's a sapper inside. Wait, what? No, you need to have friends. IEDs are better with friends. Solo IEDing or trying to this armored column is never going to work. I mean, look at this firepower. I actually really like this. They're taking a really long way to get around. And oh, we actually have, this is an enemy or a militia RPG in the middle of them. But very, I almost feel like they're overthinking this right now. Russia, like this is they're not supporting their infantry now unless there's people inside. But no, all the vehicle support is letting their infantry just kind of dangle off by themselves. Like this would actually be fantastic.
Try and set us up on the just
if they went this east to west push. This is, I mean, you could even roll through what you're doing right now with infantry inside. These vehicles can fit pretty much the entire team between the 3 of them. I really dislike how vehicles, I don't know, it's almost like a coin flip whether people want to decide whether you want to use them as World of Tanks or you want to actually use them as combined arms. So broken,
I heard him too.
yeah, there goes that IED from the Logi that went down earlier. Broken snowflake.
Guys, we are getting shot from northeast and west.
Roger.
Ooh, that is a long throw. Oh, grenade, just a little short. That was from Romano. You have a little fire team element starting to push out, and I think they are calling on command comms just that. Hey, we should probably put people in these vehicles. That would be nice. And look at the map to see what they got. You see a bunch of RPGs actually next to these vehicles. Roach, maybe Jaroop as well. And now he's off by himself. The BTR-82 falling back to main. This is a big push here. But the one marksman looks like he got Tay-Tay I'm surprised this marksman's still alive. Kriko. Oh my god, what a shot. Monkey goes down. Shot in the back of the head. And just patience. That's going to be a few kills. Kind of really surprising for the marksman here. And that smoke's going to help him out as vehicles start to fall back a bit. I was hearing
It is heavy contact to the north.
what
Yeah,
appeared to be a
somewhere, not sure
BRDM.
where. Down. Are you dead?
Not quite sure where exactly that is. Oh, BRDM could actually hit the
Armor, are you guys all RTB?
BTR, and it is.
I mean, one of them is, but... Can you guys stay up here?
Right through that smoke. I think he's reloading. This 12-7. Oh, he does!
BMP, stay with the infantry, we can defend you.
BRDM through the smoke takes out the BTR. And that's just incredible.
1274 is engined.
145 tickets to 771, and it's all falling apart. And it's getting worse as Long Wang comes. Long Wang? No, I'm gonna... All right, no, he's Chinese. Long Wang. Long Wang. All right, we're just saying that one. Come on, guys. And, something's going on with the... Maybe is that a direct... Do I have DirectX 12 on? I don't know. The Squad V3 Oh my god! Nearly hits the camera! Vlad Hubschrauber with a field goal. As is this a DirectX 12 problem? Is this really what's going on with the new update? Squad, come on. What are you doing? Yeah, that's a DirectX 12. Guys, this was not supposed to be on.
BRDM is still up. We can get a
Don't do
ladder
this
head
yet.
on that.
No!
Just in there. Pretty fucked. I can't see it.
Oh no! View was trying to tell his buddy, Hacker, that he needed to back up a bit to fire the RPG so it didn't mid-arm on Vladim. And get shot for it. And now he's not able to babysit.
A little more.
He's going to try to pick him up.
So close.
Oh, and this is...
Smidgen more.
It's
Right
weird.
more.
There's actually
Big
just
girls.
pockets of
Shimmy in.
Russians getting torn to shreds
Maybe
all
not
throughout the
there.
hills.
No, you're not getting nothing. Not hitting a tree. You're so close to hit him. I don't know how you're not.
The Warsaw Pact PB Nation
If anything, I'd say
starting
a
to
little
push
right.
into the compounds with Soup,
Maybe a smidge
Broken, Snowflake, and Morbid just knocks out Zaroop. This is what I'm talking about, guys.
I mean, you could, yeah.
This is a tiny little group, 6 guys, and they're making headway into the village. If they just had a couple vehicles to support, this would have been so much easier.
Completely missed him.
Yeah, I saw that rocket hit the tree.
Chastain Payne getting on
They're
the
coming
objective.
south of our hab right now, so at 7 you should be able to get something else up there.
And Big Daddy, I'm sure he sees him. He has to see him. This is some machine gun fire from just where we were next to that BRDM. Oh, just barely. Soup runs right by him.
I'm gonna try and surround them.
Scribs should see.
SPG,
Oh,
Ducky,
what? There he goes. Morbid knocks him out too. Finally, someone with a heads up play. Scribs goes full auto, takes out Big Daddy, and Soup gets tagged from his
I
left.
don't know where that came from though.
Yeah, he doesn't. Morbid, they are completely surrounded, and he does finally go down. Soup, flush up against the rocks.
Shoot.
You know what? This MG fire from Posh Scrotum.
Northeast.
Okay, all right.
Maybe pick that up.
From Posh. It's actually keeping
up
Scribs alive.
Alright, we're RTB to go rearm or save up.
Soup
PC or whatever.
gets shot from off to our right, and that was, I think, looks like Patrick. And all's quiet. Smoke and Snowflake, or Broken Snowflake, might take a frag round here in a second if Scribs sees him behind the tree. As we have Swarker moving to flank around, and this is just what it's frustrating because this squad did the right thing, and that the vehicles playing up in the north here. I mean, they're these vehicles. This is electing to take a difficult area, guys. This I don't know why we're forcing ourselves to go along the north. You're forcing yourselves to play in very disadvantageous places. For what?
Technology would have been perfect.
And now you have a bunch of Russians stuck on the north side without any vehicle support, just getting slowly picked away as Monkey goes down. Another frag round goes down. I mean, look at all this. Frag round just obliterated 2 Russians. No, 3. 4? Yeah, 4. I mean, this is just, this is chaos. Absolute chaos as you have a BMP now falling back to main. This is a rally, squad 5. Oh, they've gotten a new attack fob. So Russian fob off to our southwest. They somehow snuck into it. And we're going to go check that out here for a second because Coke over there, that's the new point. And that's going to be much better. But I mean, guys, look at how far they're electing to build fobs. Like, the objective is Volino outskirts. If we zoom it in, there's no Russian on the point right now. They've chosen, I mean, their first fob they built, basically, I'm trying to figure out where the RPG landed. Not too sure.
Guys, we gotta keep pushing in. Armor, we gotta
BTR 80. Ooh, nearly takes an RPG.
Let's keep pushing in.
Somehow dodges 2. Very lucky. Surmount and Larry smoking out and falling back to main. But this is almost a waste of a fob. I mean, you're so close, right? At least
we get a foothold in the city by 7.
Exactly, foothold in the city.
We get a fob down right here.
You now let's turn on our look. Our radius here. I gotta zoom in to show it, but this kind of opaque. We'll turn it on just because here. This right here is the capture zone. Or sorry, the fob exclusion radius. So the closest fob they could build would be kind of where Squad 7 is. So they've actually made it harder on themselves. They have to push in to further inside the city just to get a fob down. Russians kind of shooting themselves in the foot here, and I'm not quite sure if this invasion's going to be a long one for them. Who's a good boy? The Warsaw Pact, Hubi in Tay. That's a rally you see in the top of that building. And where do they have to go? Frontal assault, apparently. Yeah, indeed. Tay on the corner here.
Does anyone have any idea where their hub is?
Scribs has been lighting people up. Looks like he got Vlad Hubschraber. And for the amount of tickets that have been lost, it's actually surprising. We've only lost a couple vehicles, right? So, I mean, this is a lot of give-ups. Can we see? I mean, you have nearly 60 KIAs. So 60 tickets, and then the command squad, Mass, he's died twice. So that's 4 tickets, or 2 tickets for a commander. So just a lot of infantry tickets wasted, in addition to those vehicles early on. Morbid View, PB Nation, Big Daddy, and Echo, they're coming in from the south side. This is that south fob that was put up just a couple minutes ago. And you got good old Posh, this machine gun, holding that angle. This hourglass straight ahead of us where you see Fury of Sal, Chris in Hell. This is the fob that Russia needs to take out if they want to have pretty much any hope to get back into this game, as we're about nearing 50% of their tickets. If you can capture an objective
Logic's heading
for invasion, if you lose only about 100 tickets every time, you're going to be okay. The moment you start going off that, you're running into issues. RPG flies right over Fury of Sal, and he gets shot right through the cockpit, and that's going to, yeah, you now see a red helmet mark. Russia knows there's a lot of nonsense coming down here. And we have a lot of AT as well. Hold on a second. We'll take a look at these guys here in just 1 second. But we've got Huddle Pirate, Frux, and Javelin Joe.
One emplacement, but
We got an RPG team. Oh, and this is great, actually. RPG 29 on our right. RPG 7 on our left. And that's just ingenuity right there. That's actually very clever. I like the look of this. Because I mean, okay, so maybe it's not as hidden. Maybe they shouldn't shove it through the front. But I mean, you know, it's almost A for effort, right? A for effort. Nearly a perfect ambush spot. And let's take a look here for something has happened here. Sermont, Larry. I don't know what's gone on. Maybe they lost an engine, had a repair. You see DM. Oh, that's too close for. Watch your min arm. Watch your min arm. Let him go a little bit. Oh, just must be 31 meters. Gillum with a huge kill on the BTR-80. Laird and Sermont obliterated. And that is another BTR down for the Russians. As we have what sounds like a Logi behind us. Or a little techie, rather. And irregular militia have pushed across the bridge, and it's kind of all up to here. This tiny Russian fire team needs to do something. Okay, they need to do something effective. I should have clarified.
Left in that doorway. Right as
He's
you
in the
walk
right
in.
beside us, dude.
Just doing anything doesn't matter if it's not effective.
Just push him. Take it now. Go now.
Yeah, you got him. I got shots on him too. He's low.
7 to death. Do you have supplies on it? The one in the river?
And Bub holding the corners. Knocks out Big Daddy, but PB Nation knocks him out.
He's down.
Good
A
shit.
1-for-1, that's not a
Yes.
bad trade as you are nearing the fob. Let's see, it might be overrun here in a second. No, one more building over. So right here where Twisted Razor is, honestly, if they just get one more up, then that fob will be overrun. Morbid, oh, is Curly gonna wait? Full autos him. Oh, trades with Drew. But that, I think, oh, very close. Now you have full auto by Chris in Hell. He knows exactly where they are. Good trade as everyone's just falling on top of each other in the doorway.
Nation, can you pick me up? I'm underneath you.
If Chris in Hell wants the smoke.
I believe we traded with the
Oh,
guy.
you
down
got,
low.
yeah, you traded.
And little shots, and he falls back. So it's getting a little dicey here, and it's...
Let's get a fob down here.
Am I seeing any helmet markers? Yeah, you got helmet markers all over
Yeah,
here.
just
So
pop the
Squad
radio
4
and we can
Bub
try
should
and push
know.
as
As
far
the
west
vehicle
as
just
we
pops
can.
out to our east. They should know.
Want me to-
Yep, Chaston Payne, Bub. He's leading his squad now out somewhere south here. Oh, and if he looks to his right,
It's your choice.
oh, and just barely misses. TB Nation and Morbid turn our outlines on for y'all. And he knows exactly where they are. He should be talking on comms right now. RPG. Well, that Chastain Payne, I think, is a little confused. That's actually his own Logi that he just RPG'd.
Walking outside, they're approaching.
So you hear the footsteps. And there you go. PB Nation is
stagnating
making
really
some
badly.
huge plays right now. Caught him with the audio.
Is empty. Like there's
And now
no
Chris in
enemies there.
Hell.
If anybody's down and wants to respawn there and just walk straight to the point, it's much safer than whatever you're doing.
Oh, and finally goes down Chris in Hell.
Yeah, we gotta open up different angles, I guess.
Full autos clears the building. What a play by Chris. Building cleared. Irregular militia back in control of the town, and the Slavic Rat and Happy Smoke are smoking as they maybe, just maybe, if that push had survived, then they would have been able to get at that BTR in and actually push the fob, but that BTR has to just fall back, push back onto the fob south of the objective area, and with 59 tickets left, it is not looking good for irregular militia. BMP just pushing across the bridge now, and once again, a common theme. Vehicle alone without any infantry support. Let's see what happens this time. RPG comes in. Wow, surprising. And dead. Did you guys guess dead? Almost instantly without infantry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, that's what happened. I know, it's very surprising. BMP obliterated on the point. as militia infantry mops up the final crewman in what can only be described as the quite possibly the most surprising thing to happen this round. 30 tickets, 712. I'm not that good at math, but I think 712 is significantly higher than 30. And by my estimate, nope, I don't think it's going to happen. But, you know, I've seen crazier things happen. We have a beat like this is like come on. Why? Beats yours. The vehicles, it's just, I actually feel kind of bad for our infantry. And, you know, as a vehicle player, it also pains me to see some, I don't want to say bad vehicle plays, but maybe not the best vehicle. All right, it was kind of bad. But the vehicles here, especially these IFVs and these APCs, I mean, they're so good in fighting like this. Volino would have been fantastic to have infantry pushing up. You saw how much damage 3 to 4 Russian infantry have been able to do. If you just have a BTR to support, it's done and dusted. So a lot of these maps, as we see Twisted Razer, he's locking down these two Mass and ODJ stuck in the building here. It's so many of these maps, I feel like a lot of players get very frustrated because they don't see themselves winning it, or it gets, you know, it's always a bad map because you can never win as attackers. I don't know about y'all, but this was a very winnable game. It's extremely winnable. And a small little Russian infantry squad nearly knocked out the main defensive fob. And I think just maybe a better placed initial spawn and a better coordinated attack with vehicles, and we'd be looking at maybe you know, an hour-long invasion round instead of what's this going to be, like 20 minutes? Still some fantastic play. Regular militia have done really well. If anything, just keeping the Russians on their toes, really breaking them up. And the RPG teams, the anti-tank, they've made some huge plays as well. That Logi, that command Logi kill in the beginning, I think caused this fob to happen. If that did not occur, the RPG team would not have, or the Logi team would not have panicked and built that fob here. Instead, if they had just waited maybe a minute, either cleared it out, they had all the vehicles, you know, we would have seen a better attack fob. But here we are, 19 tickets. Tate, Vlad, you know, there just bodies everywhere, and a regular militia. I mean, I think this is gonna stay a regular militia held. And you can say when command. Oh wait, hold on a second. Volino Outskirts, they're actually almost capping the objective. Hold on a second. Let's turn this on. They nearly got it. Actually, a couple more leaving. Hold on, 17 tickets. Reckless, Riley, Scribs. I mean, I don't think they're capping just yet, but they need to get on command comms. You need to call in a command asset as well. This dome that we're seeing, this is the capture area, and right now we have Latus and 15 in the BRDM, and a handful of irregular militia. But you know what? This can still happen. Highly unlikely, but it might happen. Mass charging into the hab.
They're inside.
Can he do it?
They're inside.
Goes to toss a grenade. Frag out. Wrecked. Gets wrecked.
Shit. Oh, he's in the
second floor.
Riley P
I'm inside. Careful.
is going straight for the bandage. I don't like that play. Frux
Take
just
it down,
bails.
take it down,
I
open
am
the door.
banned.
Long Wang.
Did we get him? Take
There's
this
a guy
down quickly.
inside.
Right click. Take this
Long
down.
Wang
Open the
knocks
door. Take
out
this down.
Riley, and the whoopsie daisy. Oh my goodness, 7 tickets, and are they capping? No, just right out of zone. Not, oh man, Swarker might be able to do it. I mean, this is what I'm talking about, guys. The 4 people were able to do this. Imagine if you just had your whole push and attack. And Swarker is the last person. He's actually the only person on the objective. The Hab is still overrun. He's digging it. He might dig it in time. It's been changed from 20 seconds to 30 seconds. We want to see if that pops up.
Right now, guys. Start pushing in.
Oh, Odin.
APC.
Nope, there you go. 679 tickets to 0. Not the best invasion round from the Russian side.
You need more than one.
Completely an infantry mechanized combined arms map, and that did not just happen at all. 77 kills to 112. GG's a regular militia.
It'll be better next time, right?
Sure. Yeah, definitely.